Dejure, Article 3, Consular Court, Public Works Announcements, Peacetime Domestic Mail Directive Law, and others. Chronos in the year of the Lord's Grand Rising, 2025, in the month of August on the 12th day at 11 ante meridian, cosmic progression of the sunrise era and time immemorial into perpetuity. Happy triple 888 Sekhmet Gate Portal Solar Return.
Moroccan Empire, Canaanite Republic Federal Government, Canada State, Societas Republica LL Morocos, Moorish Divine and National Movement of the Earth, Northwest Mexico, Northwest Africa, North America, the North Gate, all adjoining highlands, Temple of the Moon and the Sun, and the true and mature natural peoples, heirs of the land, I self law and master. Universal, sovereign, original, indigenous, ancient, natural, divine, Core to Magnus Restitutio, Mishra, Empire, Government. Peacetime Domestic Mail Directive Law, United States Post Office, Domestic Mail Manual, Sovereign Government Mailing Process Law, 2025, August 12th. Eternal plus 000, Eternal plus 061, Official, Original Status Mail, Peacetime. And Ancient Canaan Land, Maghreb Alaska, North America, Northwest Africa, North Gate, Midgard, Morocco. To all actors, impostors, immigrants, subjects, offices, persons, corporations. Notice the subjects is notice the system. Notice the system is notice the subjects. And the Google Drive. Writ of mandamus and restitution, exercise of Constitution for the United States of America's secured rights. Chronos in the year of Thor's Grand Rising, 2025, in the month of August, 12th day at 11 ante meridian. Happy triple 888 Sekhmet Gate Portal Solar Return. All rise and stand and remain standing in perpetuity in alignment and accordance to the ancient no-allied laws. This is a sovereign living, ancient, Moroccan, Moorish American, Universal Article 3 Concert Court action. We are the divine living justices, Eagle 7 Sovereign Living Chief Justice Angel Joshi Saunders, and my free chosen national appellation of nobility is Angel Mahakabade. All are in capus mental nolo in red ink, improper persona and surgeris, improper soul and improper heredies. We are the complete caput and corpus juris legalis, which is our statement that we are the lawful, legal, natural head and body for our empire, the one and only empire. All Moors are the original indigenous, sovereign, ancient descendants of the great pharaohs of Kemet and the ancient Moabites, Canaanites, Shemites, Cushites, and Hittites. Our full faith and trust, our allegiance, our honor, our credit, and our energy are hereby vested in ourselves, for we are the people who are the original, indigenous, natural, divine, living, sovereign, ancient Moroccan Empire. We are the divine and de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government. We are the ancient Washington District for Columbia, the Universal Moorish American Consulate, and the earthwide Article 3 Moorish American Consular Court. We are the law of our sovereign status, which is the original indigenous natural divine sovereign ancient Article 3 living United States District for Columbia Court. We are the sovereign fiduciaries, original creditors, executors, trustors, presenters, executives, ministers, possessors, grantors, entitled trustees for all causes for action, and our system is the trustee. We are peace. We are one nation, one state, one empire, and one God. We hereby recognize ourselves and hereby accept our sovereign divine ascension. We do possess in our custody all land, all natural resources, and all commerce. We are the true living God nation, and we are not at war. We are peace. We are peace. We are peace. All commerce is backed by gold, silver, precious metals, rare earth minerals, natural high-value elements on our estate. We are eternal, ancient, original, sovereign rights, at this time, at all points in time, non pro tunc. I, Angel Mahatkabade, in proper persona and surgeris, and all Moors are the supreme authority at land, on our land. Now, whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. Job 41, verse 11. Whereas by the currently active Treaty of Peace and Friendship, 1789 and 1736, it's their decisive law. Constitution for the United States, 1789 and 1791, Article 6, Clause 2. The Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, and which shall be made, under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land. And the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary, notwithstanding. Governments descend to the level of mere private corporations and take on the characteristics of mere private citizens, where private corporate commercial paper, Federal Reserve notes, and securities checks is concerned. For purposes of suit, such corporations and individuals are regarded as entities entirely separate from government. Fairfield Trust Company versus United States, 318 U.S. 3632371, 1942. It is unlawful for any person employed by or associated with any enterprise engaged in, or the activities of which affect interstate or foreign commerce, to conduct or participate directly or indirectly in the conduct of such enterprises' affairs through a pattern of racketeering activity or collection of unlawful debt. Racketeer, Influence, and Corruption Organization Act, RICO 18, United States Code 1962. Constitution for the United States, 1789 and 1791, Article 1, Section 10, Clause 1. No state shall enter into any treaty, alliance, or confederation, grant letters of marque and reprisal, coin money, emit bills of credit, make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debt, pass any bill of attainder, ex post facto law, or law impairing the obligation of contracts, or grant any title of nobility. By virtue of the writ of the Empire State of Morocco, Atlant Caneland Territory Constitution 2024-1004, we, the people, shall convey, remit, tribute, and all other by our sovereign ancient indigenous original Moorish status to the sovereign ancient original indigenous nations of the United States by lawful legal custom, gold coins, silver coins, and nationally autographed or solemn dolarum of the living universal sovereign post office, in accordance with the principles of Hibu, Hak, Salam, Huratan, Ald, non pro tunc, Atlant Caneland, Canada Post Ministries Law 2025-0416. Whereas removal all actors, impostors, immigrants, subjects, persons in active military occupation in all of our offices at ancient Caneland Carrier Territory, sovereign living Canada State, and earthwide non pro tunc. You have been granted leave. Do not return. Whereas nationality is the order for all persons, proper identification for all parties on our land is the mandate. All emergency war enactments have been suspended. All human trafficking has been suspended. We are not at war. Whereas all Moorish American nationals in Capital in Sonolo and Red Ink and proper persona certus and proper soul and proper herdis are the universal, ancient, natural, divine, living, original, indigenous, sovereign postmaster general for all land, all natural resources, all shipping, all postal, all banking, and all commerce, non pro tunc. I and all Moors are the supreme authority on our land, at land. All United States Post Office operations and all others are under the command of the Sovereign Postmaster General. Whereas also Sovereign Postmaster General domiciles and estate locations are the United States Post Office. Whereas all United States Post Office operations, Universal Postal Union Post Office operations, Canada Post Office operations, and all others shall continue as of 2024, July 22nd, in trust under the command of the Sovereign Postmaster General non-pro-tem. The order number assigned is 410760000. All living property and inherited estate is indemnified and is exempt from taxation pursuant to Supreme National Sovereign Non-Tax Obligatory Number AA222141A1. Peacetime prepaid government mail are received, processed, and delivered by domestic post at Ancient Canaan Carey Territory, Sovereign Living Canada State, Earthwide, non-pro-tunc. National United States Post Office programs will be continued in alignment with mandatory standards governing worker requirements. Although operational upgrades and personnel changes will affect services, work will continue as upgrades are efficiently and fully activated. Whereas mailboxes are to be placed back onto land for use by the ancient Moors at Ancient Canaan Land, Carey Territory, Sovereign Living Canada State, Northwide, including all postal depositories and post office parcel counter locations. All post office code locations are ancient land locations. All addresses are living corpus situ trust addresses. All locations are the living property for our vast estate trust under the command of the Sovereign Postmaster General. Whereas the Sovereign Postmaster General hereby states the standard for peacetime indicia, peacetime meter mail, peacetime permit imprint, peacetime postage stamps and stationery, peacetime reply mail, and peacetime merchandise return services, and all other currency in accordance with 6 United States Code 211 established customs includes gold coins, silver coins, nationally autographed moorishe gold receipts, and nationally endorsed fiduciary money for all money exchanges at all times, non-pro-tunc. The peacetime prepaid government mail process. All peacetime prepaid government mail for the Constitution for the United States 1789 Congress, the Dejure moorishe National Republic Federal Government, and the moorishe divyne and national movement for the earth to satisfy all recordation duties for the United States Post Office law and regulations for living natural mail matter, postcards and parcels, etc., pursuant to 12 statutes at law, Chapter 71, Section 23, Federal Offense to collect postage, with the stated provisions to include 1. United States First Class Mail. 2. Domestic fully prepaid status. 3. Deliverable standard weight authorization for all dimensions, metes, and bounds. 4. No use of capitalization. All use of capitalist, diminutive minima, first letter capitalized, and the rest lowercase. 5. Universal Article III Consular Court Action Tracking Number of Acceptance. United States Post Office Certified Mail Receipt. Peacetime Service Format 3800, affixed to the front of mail, with the number attached to line 2 of the Peacetime Service Format 38811, affixed to the backs of the mail. United States Article III Consular Court Action Tracking Number of Acceptance. Canada Post Register Domestic Receipt. Peacetime Service Format 33 plus 086 plus 584, in brackets 17 plus 12, affixed to the front of mail, with the number attached to line 2 of the Peacetime Service Format 3881, affixed to the back of the mail. Universal Article III Consular Court Action Tracking Number of Acceptance, United States Post Office Domestic Return Receipt, Permit Number G plus 10, Peacetime Service Format 38811, Permit Imprint, affixed to the back of the mail. Number 8. Peacetime Indice Label: no post is necessary when mailed in the United States, affixed to the front right corner of the mail. Definitions. Peacetime prepaid government mail is a living official original mail posted by the United States for America, and the Moorish National Republic Federal Government relating solely to public works and commercial actions of the government. Earthwide domestic mail that is authorized and authenticated by law at ancient Canaanland, Kahiri territory, sovereign living Canton state, Al Morocco. Peacetime indicia is a sovereign, original, indigenous, natural, divine, living, ancient sign, a mark, a seal, the seal of the living creditor instrument. All peacetime prepaid government mail are sealed with peacetime indicia non pro tunc. Specific peacetime parcel and box sizes, and it says dimensions: length by width by height. We have extra small, small, medium, and large. The maximum weight is unlimited. The amount is prepaid. The location is all post office locations, whereas all postal depositories, mailboxes, and post office parcel counter locations shall operate under the command of the Sovereign Postmaster General. All post office locations shall begin immediately, restart immediately, and continue at the highest level of service for all Moors. All postal depositories, mailboxes, and post office parcel counter locations shall provide peacetime envelopes, cards, cartons, labels, meter stamps, and flat rate boxes, and all others without charge to all Moors, American nationals, the Sovereign Postmaster General, non pro tunc. All laws subject to update according to living will for the people. This is performance. Executed Chronos year 2025, month of August, day 12th, into perpetuity. Done and ordered at ancient Canaanland territory, northeast of Mexico, North America, Al Morocco.
All sovereign, original, indigenous, ancient, divine, Moorish American autographs, affirming this, and all sovereign, original, indigenous, ancient Empire State of Morocco, and all Dejure Moorish National Republic federal government documents are self-executing on the public record at North America, ancient Morocco, Northwest Mexico, Northwest Africa, the North Gate, Temple of the Moon and the Sun, Earth. I, Anjamad Kabade, Sovereign Chief Justice, stand squarely as Chief Justice for the land. Allah. Chronos time immemorial into perpetuity. In honor, Director for the Canaanland Kahiri Republic Federal Register, United States National Archives and Records Ministry, Washington District for Columbia. Angel Tadosha Saunders, Chief Justice and Fiduciary, United States of America, Canada State. White status, just sanguinis, just soli, just gentium, just imperii. All sovereign rights perfected, all times done pro tunc. Ancient Canaanland territory, northeast of Mexico, North America, Morocco. Notice the subjects, notice the system, notice the system is notice the subjects. Moroccan Empire, Canaanland Kahiri Republic Federal Government, United States for America. Societas Republica Al Morocos, Moorish Divine and National Movement for the Earth, Universal Article 3, Canaanland Kahiri Territory Consulate, care of 313, 29 Louvain Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, Post Office Code M4M3M7, Land of Living Water, Ancient Canaanland Territory, Northwest of Mexico, Kemet, Al Morocco, Earth. Universal Natural Area Code 8, CMPWQ89CG, latitude, longitude 43.662552, and negative 79.336922. Email toronto@protonmail.com. All rise and stand and remain standing in perpetuity as stated by this Holy Congress. This is Article III, Constitution for the United States, 1789 Court Action. I, Artiqlle, in proper persona and ser juris, in proper solo and proper heredies, in capis similito nullo and in red ink, we, the principal and our sureties, eternally inherit all of the United States of America, hereafter stated as the government, the Moorish American National Republic Federal Government, to include the above stated gold sum. For inheriting the stated sum, we hereby free ourselves, our heirs, executors, administrators, beneficiaries, successors, agents, assigns, and any derivatives thereof, both jointly and severally, as well as severely. Whereas the sureties are corporations, we the principals free ourselves to fully possess, have full custody, full settlement, full right, full proof by public instrument, full jurisdiction by the government, and full use and enjoyment non pro tunc, at will, all stated corporations jointly and severally as whereas severely. The trust entitlements are for all actions in favor for any and for all of us. For all purposes at will, each titled heir does hereby bond herself and himself jointly and severally with the principal for full inheritance of the sum shown next to the sureties named above. Each titled heir shall possess their full and whole entitlements at the time that stated heir proclaims their Moorish American and Moorish Amexim and Al-Moroccan Amexim and Al-Moroccan nationality on the public record by Moroccan government affidavit created by the stated heir and autographed by the stated heir. Chapter 25, Circle 7, Holy Quran for the Moroccan Holy Temple for Silence, a holy covenant for the Asiatic nation. Ye are the heirs of one mother, previously provided for her by her care, and the breast of one mother has given us suck. Let the bonds of affection therefore unite us. Unite thee with thy brother and sister, that peace and happiness may dwell within thy mother's empire. And when we unify in the earth, remember the relation that bindeth you to love and unity, and prefer not a stranger before thy own blood. Thy brother shall no longer be in adversity, therefore assist him peacefully. Thy sister shall no more be in trouble, therefore be with her as she reigns. So shall the fortunes of thy mother support her whole nation empire, and her authority be continued within you all, in your love to and for each other. The principal has published this bid stated above, whereas and therefore the above stated action is eternally valid, standing, and is the law upon acceptance by the government for the bid stated above. The bid is accepted now, for then non pro tunc, and activates executorial all other affidavits, writs, and commands as peacefully intended and stated by the entitled heirs. This government activates and publishes this Canaan Kahiri Republic federal government activates and publishes the bonds mandated in alignment with the bid, actions, and payment law. Each principal exercising this instrument agrees that her and his entitlement is now for then, meaning acceptance is invoked at the will of the stated heir at any time, at all times, and at all points in time. All accounts, routes, communication, networks, numbers, letters, signs, sounds, sigils, structures, energies, frequencies, accessories, and all other. The place for the currency and remittance payments according to the locus and intention of this bond is the law. Joel 2, 24, 25, and 26. Witness. This quo warranto magnus minimus restitutio writ affidavit witnesses that the principals and sureties did execute this law on the date stated above. This Chief Justice stands as supreme law for the land. The court is adjourned.